Welcome to my studio. I'm working on this painting of Santorini. I'm doing the basket of fruit on the table, and I've shown you at the start of the video up to this point, I've shown you a progression of this painting. If you would like to follow the complete step-by-step process where I explain my color mixtures, explain a lot of the details of the painting, visit my blog. The link is in the description below. You can just click on that and that will take you to the first post in the series on this painting. And to progress through those posts, you'll find at the top of the page there'll be a little title on the right hand side you can click on that to move to the next post. If you want to go back, you can just click the little title up on the upper left hand side. But you can also subscribe to my blog and you will get a notification every time I make a new post. And I show the progression of my paintings. I give a lot of the theory behind what I do and just show a lot of the step-by-step process, so that you will see the complete description on my blog. Right now I'm painting this basket of fruit. The book has been painted with mixtures. The cover is mixtures of Viridian green and white. This is a commission, or as I like to call them, a collaboration. And my collector loves to read, she loves Greece, and so we just decided, well, we'll just have her favorite book on the table. You can see it's cover's kind of bent and everything, and so this is for her. And we've got a basket of fruit here. I have previously drawn in, my whole painting was drawn in, the plan, with a mixture of mud, which is 2 parts of ultramarine blue and 1 part of liquid. With a thin oil wash, I drew that all up, and that gives me the basic plan. I'm very careful to make that drawing very detailed, so then I work out all the problems, the perspective and details and proportions and everything at that stage. Then I don't have to worry about it as I get to painting. So first I'm working on the basket, and these are going to be red grapes coming down here. A little bit of this dark will come behind my grapes here and behind the book. And I just use, again, this is that mud mixture, mud plus a little bit of liquid. I make the upright, it's a woven basket, so I make the upright little portions with that, and then I can just use my brush to indicate the wicker. And as it comes around, it gets a little darker. The sunlight's coming in from the upper right. That's not showing much darker. Here we go. That does it. I just want to give a little bit of the texture of that, and then the rim is made a little bit lighter. And this is a mixture of my mud plus a little cadmium orange plus white. And that gets lighter because the flat top surface gets more light from up above, so that's a little bit lighter. Now let's start on those grapes. I'm going to get those in here with a mixture. This is magenta, which is a beautiful deep red purple, and I'm mixing, this is again mixed with liquid, and that's just a thinner that makes a nice wash. And what I want to do is I want to have that canvas, the luminosity of the canvas, or the canvas showing through this wash, gives this a luminosity, which grapes, you've seen grapes that light kind of comes through them. And so I can just wash them in. Behind this book. And one's down here. I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush so I can don't mess up my book. And I save my color mixtures, so like on this book, if I need to go back on the cover and change that, I can. Now this is a little bit of white mixed into that magenta. Get the little highlights on those grapes. And then the grapes here. These grapes come behind that pear and the banana. I make this pretty thin, and then if I want it darker, then I can go back in and go back and make it darker. But that magenta looks, I love those deep red purpley grapes. The seedless ones, oh my gosh, I just put those in the refrigerator and they make great snacks. And this one comes in front of the book. And I've also saved the blue from my chair, so I can just come back in here and this is phthalo blue plus white. And I can just come back and straighten that edge where I've painted over. And again, I can just pop those little highlights on those. My grapes. Now for the, let's see, got an orange here. And this is just cadmium orange plus a little bit of alizarin crimson in it just to make it a little bit darker. And actually I'm going to get this a little bit darker on this side. And it shows here behind, a little bit behind the banana. And then I get a little highlight right here in behind the banana. My pears are green pears. And this one I'm going to have come up. I guess I should have painted my banana first, but I'll just paint the banana in behind it. The banana is cadmium yellow medium plus a little bit of mud to make the darker tone. I'm going to need a smaller brush. This dark comes in behind my pear. And then they get green as they go up into the stem of it. Bring some of my dark green in. It's a little bit too dark. And then the banana's got planes. This plane is getting a little more light. It shows behind this other banana. This comes up here. Now I'm bracing my hand on a maul stick. This fits over the top of my easel, and I can just brace my hand on that, and that way it keeps my hand steady as I paint these details. Here's another banana, second banana in here. This one comes up like so. And this is the dark, shadowy side of that, comes in behind the grapes. Now I'll do my pear. And then this tops and the ends of the banana get a little green. This is, let the light hit this a little bit more there. And then the stem right here where it's picked off, usually there's a little bit of dark right in here. And then the pears have a little stem. And this has a little highlight. So that's how I get the basket of fruit blocked in. I still have a little bit more to do on that, but this gives you the basic idea of the colors I use and how I get that in there. But I really appreciate you watching my YouTube videos, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please, again, visit my blog. The link is in the description below. So subscribe to my YouTube videos and my blog. And always, please, feel free to ask questions. I do this as I do commissions so my collectors can follow along, but I also do the blog for artists. You have just an absolutely wonderful day, and happy painting!